Hello, I want to just take a few minutes and show you how to fill out a planning page while you are doing your research for your mission project or your Gold Rush project or whichever project you have chosen to do for California. So the first thing you need to do is you need to get your planning page ready so that when you come across interesting things within your writing, you can quickly jot down your ideas, and that way you can refer back to it when you're actually writing your paragraphs within your essay. So this is the page that we use in class, and we've been using it all year. Again, these are just quick jots that we're writing down as we're reading. And these quick jots will help us to refer back to specific places within our research. So when you find good websites that have information, if possible, it's probably best just to print out those websites. That way you have the information in front of you and you can highlight things or you can underline things. If you're using a book, it might be if you have access to a copy machine, perhaps if you're at the library, you can make copies of those special pages that have the information that you need. Or if you can keep the books with you while you're writing the report, you can put maybe a sticky note, a post-it note on those pages that have the specific information for you. But for this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I would highlight different parts of a website that I would have printed out. So this is the website that I found that had the most information about San Francisco Solano. Now, of course, I'm going to use more than one website, but this particular website had a lot of information, and as I was reading through it, I found here that one of the first things I found was on the establishment of the mission. How was it? Why was it built? Okay, why did they build this mission in this specific spot near San Francisco? And so I thought, well, that would make sense. Why not start my essay with the first paragraph telling why it was built? And as I read through it, there was a lot of information about why it was built. First of all, it was built where there was an underground spring located. They needed water, so it was built near an underground spring. Father Altamira is the one that started this mission. When he went to the governor and asked him if he could build a mission, the governor was just ecstatic because the Russians were moving into that area and they were kind of taking over, and the governor thought, well, if we've got a mission there, perhaps these Russians will kind of head away and they won't take over California. And so these are just some really important things that as I was reading through this website, I saw, and I thought, that would make sense. That would be good for the beginning paragraph. So what I'll do here then on my planning page is I'm going to go ahead and write down for my star here, this is my first paragraph, that the first paragraph is going to be why was this mission built. Okay, and again we said it was started by Father Altamira. So that's Altamira. I'm just going to write this down. Remember, these are just quick jots. It was started, the location was chosen because they had an underground spring. Okay, so I'm going to write down spring, maybe put a little picture of some water coming up just to remind me that's what it is. It was also started because they wanted to make sure that they wanted to try and drive the Russians out of California because the Russians were kind of taken over. They weren't happy about that. Okay, you can continue making more lines. You don't have to use a specific page either. If you want to just get a piece of line paper and just kind of sketch it out this way, that would work as well. Okay, so this is actually my second paragraph that I'm working on. My intro paragraph is going to be right up here where it just introduces San Francisco Solano. So you're going to write down the name of your specific mission, whether it's Solano or San Juan Capistrano or Santa Cruz or any of the 24 missions that are out there. And if you want to jot down any other little pieces of information you might want to add in there, you can do that. This mission was built in 1823. So right here I've got enough information to do my first paragraph and my second paragraph. And actually the next video that I'm going to show you, I will have this whole form filled out, and I will kind of go through why I put specific things in different areas. I just wanted this video to kind of show you how when you're looking through the website or the book or whatever you're using, you can highlight things, quickly jot them down on this page, And then you can use this page to kind of guide how you're going to write your essay, and you can refer back to the other page that was highlighted to refresh your memory. So if I was looking at this page and I thought, oh no, what was I going to say about the spring or the Russians, I could quickly go back to my resource and I would have it highlighted. Hopefully, I would have highlighted it. Oh, that's the wrong page. It was this one. Hopefully, you highlighted things or put a sticky mark in the book or whatever you could do to mark it, and then you can go back and reread. Remember, we want to reread things. You don't just read once, you read it multiple times, and that's what makes those connections in your mind to get those neurons flowing and give you ideas. So hopefully this helped. The next video that I have listed on the website will take you to the next step and walk you through the entire planning page. So good luck.